Hello everyone and welcome to Medford Anywhere Learning TV. We're glad you're tuned in. We want to give a shout out to our friends at Southern Oregon PBS, KTVL, KDRV, and the Dove Network. Thank you for hosting us on your station. In the Medford School District, we have one shared vision, and that we believe that all are learning, and learning is for all. And what better place to do that than right here on Medford Anywhere Learning TV.
Hi, Zoey Boyles here from Oak Grove Elementary, and I am excited to bring some learning to you at home today. We have so many activities to do. I just couldn't pick a favorite one, but I did manage to bring my very favorite book. And what's really lucky is this is a book that actually comes from our Journeys curriculum that we have in the classroom. And so the book that we're going to read today is called The Dot, and it is by an author named Peter H. Reynolds. Let's read it. The Dot. The Dot, Peter H. Reynolds. And look what he did there. He used a dot of paint instead of an O in his writing. Art class was over, but Vashti sat glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. I see a scowl on her face. How do you think she's feeling? Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. "Ah, a polar bear in a snowstorm," she said. "Very funny," said Vashti. "I just can't draw." And I see an exclamation point there, so I know she said that with a strong voice. Her teacher smiled. "Just make a mark and see where it takes you." Vashti grabbed a marker and gave the paper a good, strong jab. There! I see her jabbing the paper. There's motion lines, and there's red behind her. She looks mad. Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it very carefully. Studied it carefully. She pushed the paper toward Vashti and quietly said, "Now sign it." Vashti thought for a moment. Well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name. She still looks mad, but she's putting her name on the paper. The next week, when Vashti walked into art class, she was surprised to see what was hanging above her teacher's desk. It was the little dot she had drawn. Her dot! All framed in swirly gold. Like there's the teacher's desk. And look at that painting. When I see that, it makes it look really important. I can make a better dot than that. Look, she's kind of mad that her dot doesn't look better. She opened her never-before-used set of watercolors and set to work. Vashti painted and painted. A red dot, a purple dot, a yellow dot, a blue dot. The blue mixed with the yellow. She discovered that she could make a green dot. Vashti kept experimenting, lots of little dots in many colors. Wow, notice the colors that are behind in the art. I see that they're getting brighter. If I can make little dots, I can make big dots too. Vashti splashed her colors with a big brush on bigger paper to make bigger dots. Look at that paper is so big, it's bigger than she is. Vashti even made a dot by not painting a dot. What does that mean? Wow, I see she left the middle of the paper blank, white, and she just painted around it. Wow. At the school art show a few weeks later, Vashti's many dots made quite a splash. Let's stay on this page and look at it for just a minute. You know what I notice? I see her dot without making a dot. I see a horizontal painting with 4 little dots. I see mixed up scribbled colors with 1 big dot. I see 1 dot on 1 little piece of paper and she put some in a row. Wow, look at all the different ways you can make dots, or teeny tiny dots with a circle that makes a dot and then a dot in the middle. Wow. Vashti noticed a little boy gazing up at her. "You're a really great artist. I wish I could draw," he said. "I bet you can," said Vashti. "Me? No, not me. I can't draw a straight line with a ruler." That's silly. A ruler is something that's used to make a straight line, but he can't even do it. Look at all those colors. Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank sheet of paper. "Show me." The boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. Oh, can you picture his hand shaking right there? There's even motion lines to show it. Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle, and then she said, "Sign it." Do you see how Vashti turned somebody else into an artist, just like she was an artist in the beginning too? That is one of my very favorite stories. Thank you so much for reading with me today. I wanted to bring some fun into our lesson today, so I brought with me some very silly jokes. Will you look at some of them with me? I brought 2 for us to start with. What is red and smells like green paint? Can you guess what it is? Red paint! Ha 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 ha. So silly. Let's do the next joke. What do you call an alligator in a vest? An alligator in a vest? An investigator. That's so silly. All right, we'll do some more jokes soon. Well, we just got done reading the book, The Dot, and now we get to do an art project that's called Dot Art. Let's see what supplies you may want to go grab from home. So I found a notebook. It's actually my son Charlie's notebook. It's got a pretty zebra on it. So I got some paper. I found some watercolor paints, crayons, some chunky colored pencils, water for my paint, and some markers. So you can really use any tool you want, but I think I'm going to go with the paint today. That sounds like what I want to use today. So we're going to be making our own dot today, just like Vashti made many dots in her art gallery. So let's look at our paper and decide what kind of dot we want to make today. I remember in the book there was this beautiful picture of all the different dots that she created. And one of my very favorite dots that she made was one where it has a dot without making a dot. So I'm going to make that dot today, but maybe you'll decide to make a dot like one of these other ones in the frames. Now, I have my paper here. And I need something that's round that I will not be painting. Do I have anything round on my table that I could trace? I hope you saw one of my cups because I have several cups here. I think I'm going to grab my crayon cup and I will place it onto my paper. And now I will do a very gentle circle around my cup. And when I move it, I have my first dot. But this is what we're going to do next. We're going to take our paint and we are going to paint all around that dot, but not inside. So I'm going to start by making a line all the way around. And one thing to know about watercolor paint is that the more paint you do and the less water, the darker the color. So if you have watercolor paints at home, you're going to get a little bit of water, and then I swirl my paintbrush around so that I can see that the paint is on the paintbrush. So I'm not being very particular about which way I'm doing my strokes here, but at the end, you're going to see that we will be able to see the empty dot right in the middle. So let's take just a little bit of quiet time here as we finish painting the outside edge of our dot. And I decided to go with one color this whole time. I liked purple. That was kind of calling my name today. So here is my painting everything but the dot. I'm going to give one more little trace around that so it really stands out. What do we think about that? Now, if you are a colorful person, you might want to do more colors, but I'm pretty satisfied with that dot. How about you? So I told you in the beginning that I just couldn't pick a favorite thing to bring to you today for the lesson, but what is really cool about that is I got to pick my very favorite things. And so something that I picked today was a song. And this song I teach my class each year around February because it has the words, I love you in it. So there is a holiday coming up called Mother's Day, and maybe you're going to want to learn this song so you can sing it to your mom on Mother's Day or someone else that's like a mom figure in your life. This song is called Skidamarink, and it does have some silly motions with it. So if you know the song and would like to sing along with me, please do. And if you just want to try to copy my motions, do that too. Are we ready? Skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo. I love you. Skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. Skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo. I love you. Hey, kiddos, it's time for some more jokes. I have 2 more coming at you. Let's look at the first one. What kind of shorts do clouds wear? This is a silly one. Thunderwear, because thunder comes from clouds. I love it. Let's do one more together. Why did the cookie go to the hospital? A cookie, something you eat. Why would it need to go to the hospital? Oh, because it was feeling crummy. Because cookies have crumbs. Oh, silly Mrs. B. Hey, kiddos. So the next thing that we're going to work on today is a very fun game. And I hope that it's using supplies that you already have at home, but it's a math game. Now, don't be scared of that word math because we are all mathematicians. I call my students mathematicians all the time. And so mathematician is anyone that does math. And so we're going to do some simple math, but my favorite part about it are the supplies we get to use. So let's see what we get to use. We get to use dice. And if you have a dry erase marker or a whiteboard, I love using those because I can erase it and use them over again. But paper and pencil or paper and a marker would also work. So today's game is called Pig. Now, we're not going to be drawing pigs and no little pig is going to come squealing through. But I don't know why this game is called Pig. I just like that it is. So this game is played with dice. Now, you really only need one die per person. But if you want to make it a little bit harder, you can have 2 dice per person. So there's something important we need to do on our paper. And so I'm going to do it right now and show you. we need to write the word pig. And I'm going to use my uppercase, my capital letters. And then I'm going to draw lines that go straight down so I know that there are 3 different rounds to this game. If you're playing with 2 people or more, you can play with as many people as you want. You're going to take turns rolling the dice, and you will each have your own board that says pig. Let's play. So when you play this game with one person, you just need 1 die, unless you want to make it harder. And we'll talk about how to make it more challenging in a little bit. But 1 die is all you need. If you're playing with more than one person, you can each have your own die. And again, you could have more than one if you're going to make it more challenging. Let's go in and see how this game is played. I'm going to start with my 1 die, and I will roll it on the table. I want to get any number except the number 1. If I get the number 1, I lose all of my points. So let's hope I don't get the number 1. Let's see what I got. I got 1, 2. I'm going to choose to put my points with tally marks. Now I have a choice to make. Do I want to roll again, and I might get a 1, or should I stop and keep my 2 points? I think I want to roll again. Here we go. 1, 2. Wow, I can add those tally points. 1, 2, and now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, got to think again. Do I want to roll again and maybe get a 1? I would lose all of my 4 points. Or I can stop and keep my 4 points. What would you do? I think I'm going to roll again. Okay, let's go see. I'm going to roll again. Shake a, shake a, shake a. Roll. Oh my goodness. 3. I'm going to grab that number. I got 3 points. So now I'm going to give a hi-ya. 1, 2, 3. I have 7 points. I get to make that decision again. Should I roll more or stop? I think I'm going to stop. I would be really sad if I lost my 7 points. So let's go and write the number 7 underneath our points. 7. Now I'm in my next round. I can't lose those 7 points. Time to go. Here we go. Shake a, shake a, shake a. Throw my die. I got 3 again. I'm going to put my tally marks. 1, 2, 3. I want to keep going. I'm going to roll again. 2 again. Here we go. 1. Hi-ya. There's 2. I'm feeling really brave. I think I'm going to go for 1 more roll, at least, maybe 2 more rolls. Here we go. Shake a, shake a, shake a. Oh no, look what happened. I got a 1. Do you know what that means? I've lost all my points. So I want to show that I got all of my 5 points. So I'm not going to erase it. Let's look at what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw a line underneath, and then I'm going to show that I got 0 points. Oh, that was a sad round for me. Now, if you're playing with a family member or somebody else, this would be their turn. So you would take turns for each round. You would both get a P round, then you would both get your I round, and now we're on our G round. Let's see what I get. Here we go. Let's hope for big numbers. Shake a, shake a, shake a. Roll. 4. That's bigger than I've gotten before. I'm going to keep rolling. 2, 3, 4 tally marks. Let's roll again. Yes, I got a 5. Oh, I'm so excited. I have to start with my hash mark. So I'm going to go hi-ya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 9 points is a lot of points. I lost my 5 points before, but you know what? I'm feeling brave. I think I'm going to roll it 1 more time. You ready? Here we go. Shake a, shake a. 6. Holy guacamole, I got 6. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi-ya! 6. Wow, I am so excited. I got 15 points. I'm going to write my 15. I know that's made of 1 10 and 5 extra ones. Well, now I need to figure out how many points did I get overall. So I'm going to erase the very bottom of my lines down here, and we can make a math sentence. Let's see what our math sentence looks like. I can bring the number 7 down, and I know that I'm putting the numbers together. So that means I'm going to be using the plus sign. I'm going to bring my 0 down. I know that it wasn't any points, but I want my I round to count. So I'm going to put the 0 there. Another plus sign, and wowzers, I have the number 15. And there's that symbol we need to write when we're making a total, and it's called the equal sign. So now I need to add these. Now, if you're not sure how to add 7 plus 0 plus 15, you might need to get an adult to help you. But I know a great strategy I can do is grab the big number and count on. So I'm going to do that. 15, and I'm going to count up to 7 on my fingers. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Wow, that is so great. I got 22 points. If you are playing by yourself, now your challenge is to try to get more points the next time you play. So if I play this game again, I need to get more than 22 points. If you're playing with a friend, you can see who gets more points, and then even if you don't win, give them a high five and say, "That was fun, let's play again." Have fun playing Pig. Silly Mrs. B is back again. Let's tell a few more jokes. I think I have 2 for you right now. Let's see. What do you call a pig that does karate? My son Jack does karate. Do you know the answer to this one? Pork chop. Ha! Let's do one more. What do you call cheese that isn't yours? Cheese that's not mine. That's a criminal offense. I love cheese. Cheese that isn't mine. Nacho cheese. It's nacho cheese. I had so much fun working with you today. I wanted to end by bringing one of my little friends. This is Pigeon, and maybe you recognize Pigeon because he gets to be the star of so many very funny and silly books. In fact, I brought a book today. So Mr. Pigeon, he's gonna sit over here. He likes to lay down. So he's gonna lay down over here, and I am going to read you one of his books. It is called The Pigeon Finds a Hot Dog. Now, this book is by an amazing author and illustrator, words and pictures by Mo Willems. And he does guided drawings online too. So if you like to do guided drawings, you can go find some of his doodle videos. But this is such a silly book. I can't wait to read it to you. Here we go. The Pigeon Finds a Hot Dog, with special guest star, the duckling. Mo Willems always has the best things on his covers. So look at all those hot dogs. We'll look at the very end. There's going to be something silly. Oh, he sees something. Look at that hot dog. We can see his eye looking straight over there. The pigeon finds a hot dog. Flap, flap, flap. Oh, a hot dog. Yummy, yummy, yummy. He's so excited. He's dancing and his feathers are flying off. May I help you? Scooty, scoot, scoot. Is that a hot dog? Not a hot dog. My hot dog. Oh, he's wiggling his tail. I have a question. I've never had a hot dog before. What do they taste like? Well, they are a taste sensation. Ooh, Each morsel is a joy, a celebration in a bun. He's writing it down. If you've never experienced the splendor of a hot dog, you should really... Wait a second. He looks incredulous there. This hot dog is mine. I found it. Of course. Enjoy. Go ahead. Would you say that it tastes like chicken? Huh? Can you believe this guy? What? It's gonna get really silly here. It just tastes like a hot dog, okay? Okay. Wow, the pigeon looks mad. Look how big those words are. This is like, he's grumbling. He's mad. So it doesn't taste like chicken then? Oh, for Pete's sake! Hey, I'm a curious bird. That's it! Boom! His words were so loud they knocked the little duckling over. It's my hot dog, right? Mine! This is unbelievable. He's stomping his feet. Finders keepers is what I say. I'm a curious bird. What do they taste like? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, right. I can't take it anymore. What am I supposed to do? I think I've got an idea. You know, you're pretty smart for a duckling. Needs mustard. Look, he shared it. That was so nice. Tell me if you see something different on this last back page. Did you find it? There it is. That silly Mo Willems. What a great author he is. There's a lot of elephant and piggy books and pigeon books, all by this same author. Go ahead and find yourself your own little pigeon. All right, I'm ready for a little bit of a break. Are you? We've done a lot of learning today, and even though it's been fun, I'm feeling like I need to just take a deep breath. Now, maybe your teachers or your family have taught you this thing called mindfulness, but it's something that I use all the time in my classroom. Mindfulness means being a thinker about what your body is doing. And so we're using our mind to really be conscious of what we are doing and feeling and how we're breathing. So I'm going to teach you one of my very favorite breathing activities, and we have to do a little bit of pretend. Can you do some pretend with me today? So we are going to pretend that we have a giant mug of hot cocoa. Some people call it hot chocolate. So pick up your giant mug of hot chocolate. And I like to sit up tall. It just makes my shoulders feel like they're sitting back, and I pretend like there's a string pulling my head up to the ceiling. So get your mug of hot cocoa. And we want to smell what that cocoa smells like. And after we smell it, we also want to blow on it to cool it off. Are you ready to see what that looks like? All right, here we go. Breathe in the smell. Now blow on it to make it cooler. Let's do 2 more. One more. Put your mug of hot cocoa down. Does that make your body feel a little bit calmer? I know it did for me. All right, all you cats and kittens, it was so nice to work with you today. Thank you so much for joining us on Medford Anywhere Learning TV. See you next time.
Thanks for tuning in to Medford Anywhere Learning TV. Medford School District is a place where all are learning, and learning is for all.